we sit down with traditional singer Jenny Shilliday at a rehearsal for Hazeltree Consort, who she regularly performs with. Let's take a look at this unique music group found here in Kalamazoo.
Oh, who will shoe my bonny feet, and who will glove my hand? Who will kiss my rosy cheeks when you're in a far-off land? Your pa will shoe your bonny feet, your ma will glove your hand, and I will kiss your rosy cheeks when I come back again.
So your art is your voice. Let's talk about that. When did you know you could sing pretty good?
Well, the story is that I was singing in the crib, and I can't vouch for that. I don't remember that, but I heard that when the singing stopped, they knew, oh, the baby's asleep. So.
Would you have come maybe from parents who might have wanted their baby to sing?
Well, both my parents were very musical. My mother studied piano for about 8 years, and she is a good singer, and my father was a concert violinist. So I grew up in a home where music was taken seriously and well supported.
We begin to recognize a talent. Did you study this music?
I did. I mean, I always loved singing, and I can remember writing down in notebooks, you know, lyrics to songs that I just loved, that I'd heard that I loved. And some of them were old songs, which is what I kind of specialize in now. Very, very old songs, not pop songs, you know, the way teenagers will copy the lyrics of pop songs, but very old songs. She met with a rank robber and all of his company. Are you the queen of heaven, he cried, come to pardon all.
All right, I guess I'll call you Maestra, or Maestro. You're gonna teach me how to do what you do?
Sure, okay. This is the two sisters. It's easy, just sing, there are several repeated lines, just sing along.
Okay, you go first?
Sure.
Here we go.
There were two sisters side by side, sing I dum, sing I day. There were two sisters side by side, the boys are bound for me.
Okay, let's stop there.
Okay.
So you want me to sing the sing I dum? Okay, let's try that.
Everything that's bold and italicized, you sing that part.
Right, let's start over here.
As long as you have the melody in your head.
Okay, so I'll sing along with you on this one.
Okay.
Okay. So where do you sing?
I sing mostly with Hazeltree, and we do concerts, we do weddings, we do anniversaries, we do private house concerts. For example, if you wanted to have a Christmas party and to do something kind of different, you might invite 20 to 50 of your friends and ask us to come and give a concert for your friends in your living room. Great intimate exchange with the audience, and then later we show them how the instruments are played and what they are, and there's a chance for question and answer. You'd be surprised how approachable traditional music is.
What's traditional music?
Well, when I say traditional, you might get different answers depending on who you ask, but traditional music is kind of a genre of folk music, I suppose. It's songs that go back hundreds of years. Like some of the oldest ballads were first written down in the 13th century. They're songs that don't have a known composer exactly. They just sort of arose out of the census communis of the population. So, and you'll find variants of them in different countries. Like a Scottish ballad, there's a very famous one, The Two Sisters. And it's this terrible, awful story about an older sister and a younger sister, and the same man courts them both, and they both like the same fellow.
This is sounding soap opera-ish.
Yes, it is. Well, that's life. He tends to favor the younger sister. So the older sister plots a way to kill her younger sister to have the suitor for herself. The younger sister's body, she's drowned. In all the stories, she's drowned. She's pushed into deep water and she drowns, and she begs her sister to save her, and she doesn't do it. So the body washes downstream. It comes, it's a bit gruesome, but it comes on shore eventually, and either a harper or a fiddler, depending on the variant, finds her and turns the young girl's body into a harp, and uses her long yellow hair as the harp strings and her breastbone as the part of the harp, and travels around with her in the land performing. Of course, now meanwhile, this family has no idea what happened to the younger daughter. Eventually, the harp or the fiddle shows up in the grand hall where the parents and the family live. And the instrument all by itself begins to play and sing the song of how it was murdered. and the older sister is found out to be the murderer. So it's quite a story. Spoke his ill mother as mean as she could be. You're not the last of the sing-I-dum. You want to start at the beginning?
Start right
Sorry.
at there were two sisters.
There were two sisters side by side, sing-I-dum, sing-I-day. There were two sisters side by side, the boys are bound for me. There were two sisters side by side, the eldest for young Johnny cried, I'll be true unto my love if he'll be true to me.
Wait, let me read that. I'll be true until my love if he'll be true to me. I like
Excellent.
that. All right.
You're natural.
All right. What's next?
Johnny bought the youngest a beaver hat, sing-I-dum, sing-I-day. Johnny bought the youngest a beaver hat, the boys are bound for me. Johnny bought the youngest a beaver hat, the eldest didn't think much of that. I'll be true unto my love if he'll be true to me.
Well, how was that?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Good.
did great. You're
All
hired.
right. Thank you very much. Is storytelling part of what Hazeltree is about?
I think it is. This is the collection of Francis Child, who was a great song collector, mid-19th century. It's the trad singer's Bible, or the trad musician's Bible. And you can look, and it's really curious, like if I were to show it to you, you would suddenly realize, gee, looking at this, I can't actually read those words, and it's because the written version is actually from the 13th century. So the words that you're reading are Middle English. So some of them are terribly old.
Okay. Whew. Hey, what did we just do?
Well, when we were talking about the older sister killing off the younger sister, this is a contemporary, blessedly shorter version of that ballad.
Wow. There were two sisters side by side. What does this mean?
Sing-I-dum, sing-I-day. It's a form really of lilting, of mouth music that is filler for the verses. You do a little like shooby-dooby-doo, that's kind of the old version of that, to fill in.
And then the theme, I'll be true unto my love.
If he'll be true to me. And we find out and if he won't, ooh, what happens?
Ooh. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.